But I don't care, 'cause I know it's so rare.
Hello and welcome to Does Games. This is a follow-up to last week's horrific vision guide to 5 Mask Orgrimmar as an elemental shaman. This one's going to be focused on Stormwind, so just going to quickly take you through the talents again. It's the same as last week's video, and the video link is just down below. So Echo the Elements, Aftershock, Spirit Wolf, as discussed. You can take any of the 3 in this tree. Master the Elements. Again, in relation to the video, we could play Storm Ellie, pull a full wing, AoE down. It's not for everyone, especially when you're running a lower cloak. It's a bit more dangerous. Nature's Guardian, Prime Elementalists, and Stormkeeper. This week, corruption-wise, I did play Mindflay last time round. I've just swapped to my Twilight Dev Bracers. If you do have Twilight Dev Bracers, it kind of trivialises a lot of the Mythic Plus, the horrific visions, the 5 masks, and you'll see why as I go throughout this video. So I've got my masks. I'm going to take you through the route that I take, and also what pulls I do, what to look out for, what abilities can negate certain things that elites use. So yeah, as always, same as last week. Ghastly Goulash, 2% health back. There's a couple of packs that do hit quite a bit hard, especially on a shaman, and with me using a staff as well. They do hit quite hard, so using that, and again having our kebabs there, just we need them to restore some sanity. So I'm going to kick this off. Again, may make mistakes through this, but I'll call out what I've done wrong if it happens. Hopefully not. Hopefully this is a clean run through. But let's go. Let's see how this goes. Doing it live. None of this pre-recorded talking over nonsense. Right, so to start again. Love a desynchronized slow this week, so I'm just going to pull these 2 packs. Going to beam. Going to pull our 2 pals over here. Going to check out which pot's bad. So as you can see next to this gentleman here, Morgan Pestle, it's a vial of blue liquid, which means that every pot out with blue is good. So just be wary of that. I don't really bother with the pots given my gear level, but if you're lower and progressing through, try and identify which one is giving you back sanity. Might help you clear it a bit easier, but we'll see as we go through. Oh, there's Twilight Dev, just one-shotting them all, but that's nice. So I have taken a little bit longer than I would like in this start section. Starting off with desynchronise is a bit frustrating, but we'll just continue on. So go to take this pack. I should have probably popped Fire Ellie so it's back up for when I need it again, but we're okay. So Earthquake down on these. Make sure you stand in the buff when you can. A little friend repel in there, stun him, and get him down. You can mount up. So we are heading to kick off with the trade district, and I'm just for safety, I'm just going to take a kebab just now before the wing. It should top off my sanity at the 575 at the top, which it has done, and I'll enter the wing. From here, I want you to mount up. Make sure with Entomophobia that you jump. I'm going to pull these down and pull these all together here. Going to stack them up, and I'm going to beam. Put this left, there's a little green pot there, let's see what that gives us. We're going to run over here quickly, and we're going to pull those appendages. I just Twilight Dev'd in the middle, which is handy. We're going to stack these up quickly. Try and make sure if you're playing Twilight Dev that you actually face the pack you're trying to hit, because it helps. But you know, at this point I've cleared every trash pack that I want to take, and I know the sanity restore now that I have 2 elites. I'm going to be getting 400 sanity back, so I know now, looking at this, my sanity is going to be really healthy after this one. Taking it into the arguably the hardest wing of Stormwind, which is the mage quarter. But again, just you can see here I'm not even playing perfectly. Like, I'm not playing perfectly, but not run into any big issues yet. The ghastly goulash on that big pack has made a hell of a difference. So here we go. We're going to pull this guy. Now here's a tip. Agonizing Torment, interrupt just after the cast is full, so you don't lose sanity. Next thing is a Shaman, which you cast it again, cleanse Spirit, and it takes it off you. She goes again to cast, you interrupt, and again if you get a 4th. Here I'll let it happen, cleanse Spirit. This mob can't take, this elite can't take sanity off you as a Shaman if you interrupt, cleanse, interrupt, cleanse. So, moving around to our next elite, I want to pop Fire Area on this because it will still attack when you're chained. Do as much damage as you possibly can. Remember to keep jumping. Don't hit your 5 stacks of Entomophobia. This mob's probably going to, because my damage is going to chain cast it straight away. Fire Ally should finish this off during the cast, which it does. Now let's go around and start grabbing everything. So, grabbing your 8, watching out for your fire jump. There's a red pot. Let's see what the red pot is this week. Red pot is the fire breath, which is up here as you can see. Frequently breathe fire, dealing damage to nearby enemies. On expiration or removal, you will catch fire for a short space of time. Little tip for this is if it's getting close to the timer being left and you know there's a hard pack coming off, just remove that buff. Just so you don't get caught out and disoriented mid-pull, because it could end your run depending on how you're progressing through. So taking my time through this now, I'm just going to grab all the captives. I have 3 more to get. I'm going to head over to the mage wing. Just before I enter the mage wing, I'm going to pop another kebab. Make sure if you do pop a kebab that you do it when you're not in the high sanity drain wings. Best time to pop it. So I want to see here if I have a speed buff or if I don't. So I'm slowed. I'm just going to pull this guy. If you're not slowed, you can run to the right hand, to the edge of the dock there and make a jump across and avoid that mob. But it doesn't take long to kill, so it's not too much of an issue. So I'm going to just be short of full sanity here when I enter this wing. You'll see it popping up at 561 at 575. So this week I've got Leaden Foot and I've got the Fear debuff. It's good that we now have we had 6 weeks of split personality. Now we don't. So let's head through. There's a Twilight Death proc. Can we hit something with it? No, we can. We've mucked it up. So get ready. These are going to jump. We're going to beam. They're going to jump again. You want to just finish them off. Brilliant. Just finish that off. Target the Mind Flay Tentacle and just take it down. There's the Fear underneath me, just move out of that. And we're going to head through. Going to stack these up and just aiming them down. If you yourself dropping low, just pop a heal. Pop a defensive cooldown. So here we go. Now Zardeath of the Black Claw. Main thing you need to watch out for in this dude is his Rain of Fire. Shadow Bolts are fine, but Rain of Fire is what we're looking out for. So he's going to cast it on me now. I'm going to move out and continue to DPS. He's going to Rain of Fire again shortly. I did get feared there, which actually benefited me. That was really lucky there, actually. That was a really bad play for myself. got a bit lucky there. I'm going to be honest with you, I could have lost a good bit of sanity there, but I didn't. Going to pull this Greater Void Ellie. Now I want you to interrupt the Void Buffet, just similar to last week in the Orgrimmar video. Exact same ability. We don't want that going off because it can get a bit nasty if it stacks and you're taking your time to bring down these mobs. You can interrupt every second one, so 1, 3, 5, 7. If you want to stun one, feel free to stun one. So I don't want to pull this yet, my Midwindless Corruption. I'm going to try and skip it. Just because my sanity is quite healthy right now, and we're going to pull these guys here. So this is portal 3 of 5. Need to watch the fear. Right, there we go. Again, just make sure you're sidestepping. Watch your leaden foot debuff. Just at all times remain calm, and just take your time. So I'm going to pull this guy. I really don't like this guy as a shaman at all, I'll be honest with you. You want to just dump cooldowns into this guy and do as much damage as you can. Especially with leaden foot, this can be really annoying. Make sure you just sidestep slowly, watch your stacks as you move through. And there we go, he's down. Right, straight into the next pack. Void Elemental on it and 2 mobs. I want you to stun these with Totem. You'll see that I panicked interrupted, you probably want to save that. And obviously Tremor the Fear as well, which I didn't do. But again, making mistakes, still healthy, still looking okay. There we go, I get horrified by the fire debuff as well. So I'm going to heal myself here, so I hopefully don't prop a cheat death. And he's dead, so I'm fine. That did get a bit hairy there, but as you can see, that was really poor play for myself, but we're still fine. We're still going okay. There's a red pot, which is the fire breath, which we know. We'll take that again. Pull the Void Ellie. So this is the 5th one. 5th portal, once I take this guy down, you see my sanity's healthy. I'm not going to orb the mage at the top of the tower. If your sanity's running low, what I would recommend is that you orb and then pull Magister Umbric on top of you. It will negate some of the mechanics at the start of the fight. Now, 2 casts to watch out for on this guy is missiles, it's entropic missiles, which drains your sanity. And then secondly, is the Tainted Polymorph. So we're going to go with this. And I'm going to pop Lust straight away. I'm going to interrupt the missiles just so I don't get massive sanity drain. I know how much damage I can do to him, so I'm safe to do that. Depending on the week, especially if you have images, etc., you might want to interrupt the Tainted Polymorphs just so that you don't get polymorphed and then feared into the sanity drains. You can see here I'm going to lose some sanity here. Sanity is still healthy. I'm going to try and reset my leaden foot stacks here. I'm going to just let this go. And then I'm going to cross. So take your time with leaden foot, be in Ghost Wolf, and get your way along. So here we go. I've now got a Figment, I'm going to ignore that for now. Here we go, he's dead. Sanity restored, then back up. Twilight Dev, Lucky Proc, one-shot that mob. Now we're going to head through to the Cathedral District. This is back at the start, so here we go. 2 wings to go, no orbs used, still have cheat death. I want you to pull both these packs. Again, as you can see, there's by no means am I playing well today, I don't think at all, but still got our cheat death in play, still got our 3 orbs. Take your time going through. Now I want you to note on a kebab here because I'm going to do it again shortly after I kill all the gnomes. There we go, just wait till you're out of combat, and there we go. Another kebab. So sanity should be sitting okay. I know I'm getting 400 back in this swing, so it's just timing when I take the certain mobs. There we go, back up to 424. I want you to mount up. And watch what I do here. Going to take the first one. We're going to mount up again. I want to pull these mobs, and I want you to pull them back onto the heart piercer. I want you to jump, and I want you to beam. Not much of them left, as you can see. There's a clear. We've got a clear potion there. Sorry, a black liquid. So we're going to pick that up. And that's in a little buff there. I now want to take this pack here. We're going to pop Stormkeeper on it. Little Twilight Death prop there, it's handy. And we're just going to head through and we're going to take our bombs. There's the third one. I'm going to grab this chest. I'm going to grab this green vial. I think it was blue was the bad one, wasn't it? So we're fine. On we go. Boom. Explosive. Now, sanity's just about 200 under. I'm going to pull a little friend here. He's going to put Void Tainted Blades on you. I just want you to dispel that straight away. Take that off. He's going to jump on you. Just keep sidestepping. Get your casts up. Hopefully you get some Lava Surge procs. And you'll be loving life. Make sure you jump. Take your stacks off there. I nearly hit 5. Twilight Dev again. And he's pretty much taken care of. Sanity is looking good. Here's our next pack. Again, if you feel that you can be more aggressive in your pulls, by all means, pull more packs. But as I said, we're just taking this nice and easy. 5 out of 8. I've got beam up. I'm gonna get disoriented and sent back through. I didn't heed my own advice and remove the debuff. I just said we're safe, we're fine. I want to take this pack here. I want to take them together. There we go, we got them in the Twilight Dev there. Dragged them back through. Want to try and group these up and we're going to beam. Make sure you jump with your stacks. Boom. Well, that's all the mobs dead in this swing. Want you to take the bomb location here, so that's 6. Now we know there's 2 left. There we go, 7 out of 8. Sanity's looking really good. I'm probably going to be entering the last swing with full sanity. I don't foresee, unless something bad happens, me having to orb this run at all. So this is going to be a clear run, no orbs, and no cheat death used. Hopefully I've not tempted fate, we'll see what happens here. So with this guy, you can pop your fire early, and just pump as much damage as you can. Move out the bombs, and dodge the breath. Make sure you jump. And he's down. So mount up, and we're heading right into the next wing. They love a little desynchronized slow. It seems to be every single wing I come out of. Take your time and just take this mob down. As you can see, I'm on full sanity. Now, I don't necessarily need to do this, but I'm going to just do it anyway. I said these runs are all about playing it safe. We're going to take a wee kebab here.
I want her dead before day's end.
Champion.
I did actually have the buff from Gift to the Titans there, but it's cool. I'm going to show you a trick in the next swing which helps big time with the first elite that I've not seen a lot of folk do, to be honest with you, as a shaman, but we'll show you this here in a second. So take your time taking these two guys down. Then the most annoying ability from this next mob is the spin. When he's in melee, we can completely negate that just by popping the Earth Ellie on the pool.
You can't hide from me.
Watch the fear. She's going to rise in Roaring Blast, just stand behind her. Step out again because she's going to do her spin, but your Earth Ellie's got this. And then just burn her down. Burn her down for the next cast. There you go. No sanity loss. That's what we want. Take your Earth Ellie on to the next pack. and just AoE this down. I'm probably going to play slightly aggressive in the next one and do a double pull, and I'll just try and beam it down. In fact, we just had Gift of the Titans proc, so we're going big licks. Here we go. Twilight Death proc at the same time, and as you can see, that's the end. That's all she wrote, I'm afraid, for those packs. And just there, the timer for the sick ran out, the vomit debuff. So we're fine, and we continue on. Slowed, make sure you try and get out of that fear. If you don't feel like you're going to get out of it, you can't ghost without in time, just pop Tremor. Probably just stun that so you're not taking damage. You can see the Touch and Abyss coming, but I've already dropped my totem, so we're safe. Get out the fear if you can. That poison debuff does make it a little bit of a pain. He is now down. Here we go. On to the next elite, which I'm going to pop fire early on. Make sure you move out of luck and appendage. You can see I'm pretty much wrecking this guy. He is gone. That's nice. So continue on. Probably the hardest hitting, one of the hardest hitting packs in the wing. I normally pop Astral Shift on this, and I just want to take this down. Good thing the fire ellie's still up, so you want to make sure you use your meteor, and then Twilight Death procs, and that's again all she wrote for that pack. Click at the same time, and we're on to Shaw. Sanity's looking good. As much damage as you can get out as possible on this guy, right? So just watch your feet, dodge the swirls, dodge the eyes, dodge the fear. Can be a bit annoying to position in a 5 mask. If you're struggling, just move away as far as you want. Like so. There I am getting a little bit drained sanity here, which is, again, depending on what your sanity is like. Play it as safe as you like, or as aggressive as you want it to be. Wonderful, so here we go. Shaw's on 10%, he'll probably port again. I might kill him in time. He's ported on 0.6%, which is brilliant. And he's died. So I'm on full sanity. I know now I'm porting back. I know that all I have left to kill is Alleria. My heroism or lust debuff is now gone. And I'm on full sanity. No orbs used, no cheat death. So here we go. Alleria Windrunner. I'll try and stand in my buff. Fire Ellie's still on cooldown, but we'll just get started anyway regardless. Gotta love desynchronized, folks, but deal with it as you can. Watch the bombs and move out. Tainted Polymorph, make sure you interrupt. Make sure you line of sight or avoid it. Void eruption, as I said, this is live, so yeah. Move out of this. Dark Sky, watch your feet. There you go, you've got hit by a tainted polymorph there. I was trying to play too aggressive. Line of sight again, watch the Dark Sky. She ports. Gonna pop Fire Ellie now. So I'll probably say as a caveat, the 4-wing run has been wonderful. This is not how to play Alleria at all. You see I'm playing this absolutely terribly. But we're fine. Make sure you interrupt. But as you can see here, I'm playing pretty terribly, and I'm still probably going to kill her before she actually drains my sanity. So it's still going to be a full clear. Oh god, here we go. It's going to be tight at the end. Sack, I'm just going to stand in this, who cares? There we go. My cheat death did proc on 0%, but I knew it was completely fine. And there we go. No orbs used. I can't technically say that cheat death wasn't used, because as you can see it was used on like 0%, but played that pretty terribly, but could kind of afford to, given what I'd done within the rest of the run.
In the knowledge that should it ever come to pass.
Let's see what 470 item I'm getting this week. Oh, mastery gloves. Not really of any use to any shaman spec, sadly, but I'm only here for the upgrade. Anything nice in the other chests? Just more cryptic mementos, some more cryptic mementos. Go, and there we are. So guys, that's the video. That's how to do Stormwind 5 Mask run as an elemental shaman, minus Alleria. But I guess if anything, it's good to actually have that in there, because it shows throughout the run what you've done that's given you enough that when it gets to the end you can still make those mistakes and you'll still be fine. The main thing to keep a hold of, try and not waste, is your cheat death. If you're using the orbs throughout, if you go into Alleria there after killing the last elite with 500 sanity, and then knowing you have that 500 sanity in reserve, you could probably take all day to bring her down, to be honest with you. So again, this is Royal Does Games. Thank you for watching. Twitch link is in the description below, along with the link to the Orgrimmar video from last week. But as always, thank you very much for watching, and have a good one. Thanks. Until next time. Thank you.